one of those errors without believing you think you know what's going to happen next. Just take a moment and contemplate what I just said. You can't make any one of those errors without somehow thinking or believing that you know what's going to happen next. And that's why you can't create consistent results if you're not creating consistent results. It's because you're still susceptible to making those errors. And the way you're susceptible to making those errors is because you're susceptible to defining all these R's, these up and down ticks, defining the up and down ticks in some way as potentially painful. In other words, you are taking basically a neutral event that you're observing. And what do I mean by neutral event? What? No, neutral event emotionally. Neutral in the sense that can the environment, let's say, or let me ask you, is the information that the market generates about itself and its potential to move inherently joyful or painful information? Is it positively or negatively charged information? What's that? Well, no, I'm asking from the market's perspective. Is the information that the market generates about itself, is it positively or negatively charged? It's neutral, right? Okay, it's neutral. Is there such a thing as positively charged information? No. No, no. Just in the environment. Is there such a thing as positively charged information? Yes. Okay. Is there such a thing as negatively charged information? Okay. In other words, people expressing affection and love can be positively charged, right? Or is positively charged. People hurling insults at you is negatively charged, right? Okay. So the market does not generate, as a characteristic of its existence, positive or negatively charged information. If that is the case, then how is it that we can feel fear? Yeah, in other words, somehow or another, we've interpreted the information in a way that causes us to feel that way, right? So from the market's perspective, it's neutral. It's the interpretation process that causes us to define it in a way or interpret it in a way where it's potentially painful. And as soon as it becomes potentially painful is when we know what we think is going to happen next. In other words, why am I hesitating? Why am I hesitating? Why am I getting too late? Why do I do that? Yeah, because I think I know, because I don't think it's going to work, right? Why am I hesitating? I don't think it's going to work, and I got to wait. Because I know what's going to happen next, or at least I think that I do. Why am I jumping the gun? I know I'm going to miss out, right?
What's up, Joe? How's it going? Share my screen real quick. So we're gonna start with EJ. So on the daily here, we're looking at an accumulation, and we did break this last, make a new high, so in order flow. So gonna be looking down in here, some accumulations. Yeah, that's about it. I'm not really it could keep going up. I'm just not gonna try to hedge into it. Yeah. EN. So we do have an entry down from an accumulation in here, and it looks like it's coming down nice and slow. So I'll probably be setting this. So I'm looking at this as a type 5 right here, and I measured the second test. I'm taking the 80%, and it's about a 11 pip stop, but yeah, that's what I got. Yeah, so probably gonna be sending this after the call. G Chef. Looks like we got stopped out and continue to keep going up. So just looking for this to make a new high now. That's about it. And then I am looking for distributions up in this area. So we'll see about that. NZD Chef, just following bearish order flow. Looking in this last drive up of this redistribution. And I'm probably going to be looking for a distribution in here as well. This is a 7 pip stop. Yeah, so like my alert said, we'll see how price starts acting as, oh, that's above. Well, yep, when price gets a little bit higher. USD Chef. So this is still going, but it hasn't made a new high yet, so we'll just see if this can continue going up off this reaccumulation here. I like this drive down here. Taking the 80%. Covering the low would be about 12 pips. Just covering the wick. Be about 6, 5. That's looking pretty nice. So we'll see how price is acting. If it comes down here, we can get some compression or schematic. That'd be nice. UCAS. So don't really have much, but we did get this distribution here. So if we do get prices come a little bit lower, we can try to look for some accumulations in here, and then maybe start trying to sell off of this distribution. So we'll see how that goes. AN. So it does look like it tried to distribute inside of this redistribution here. I was trying to. Find climax, automatic rally, second test. This would be our minor sign of weakness. So we'll just see. We'll see how this plays out. Boom. So we'll just be waiting on that. Cash Chef. So it looks like this is trying to come a little bit higher. I'm really not. I don't think it broke above that. But yeah, I can see it coming higher. So maybe this last drive down here. Take the 80%. See what that stop loss is. Looking at about a 5.2. So that's nice. We'll see if price can come down, tap us in. Got Jappy. So just following order flow, kind of the same thing. This last drive down here in this reaccumulation. 8%. $8.2. Not bad. I'll be watching that as well for tonight. EA. So we are inside this reaccumulation here, and it does look like we are getting somewhat of a reaction. So this would be our selling climax here in our automatic rally. Change of character. So we'll see if we can get a schematic. We're waiting on that. So on the daily here, it looks like we got a low, high, and a low, and then this would be our next high, but it hasn't made a new low yet. So we could be looking at possible accumulations right about where it's at. But I'm gonna need like a clean schematic. Don't really see anything right now, but we'll keep our eye on it. There's a possibility this could play out. I personally probably won't take this. See that playing out. Chef Chappie. I've got this buy from up here, from down here, but this is right inside of a distribution, right where it's at. So if we can get, let's see, max automatic rally, second test, sign of weakness, up thrust. So this is our up thrust right now. Not too much of a sign of weakness, but looking at 11 pips there. This could play out, but I would recommend waiting for a schematic up here, maybe a 1 minute or 5 minute, just to be sure. EG. So it looks like it's starting to accumulate, and we do have this accumulation here. Take it real quick. Yeah, we are inside of this what looks to be a larger accumulation. So um, probably going to be looking at some buys. We did make bullish order flow. So we'll see if maybe there's an accumulation in here. Yeah, so there is an accumulation in here, but I would want to see a new high first, just to be sure. But we also got this nice type 2. But yeah, so that's EG. UJ. So it looks like we got a reaccumulation here out of this bigger reaccumulation. I believe we're looking at buys here. Yeah, for now I'll be looking at buys just because of order flow. But looking here, this would probably be my entry. This reaccumulation here. Taking the 80% of that push down. I would wait for a schematic here. And I'm also looking at this accumulation in here. That's it. You looking at anything else, Joe? No. That's surely. Tap in with you, bro. Have a blessed night. Everybody have a good night. I'll see you guys in the morning.